Yeah, I'm glad he went down to 185. I think he should have been there all along.
Yeah,
Machida's one of those guys who would weigh in at 203, 204, didn't cut any weight.
No,
it's crazy.
And he's not a huge middleweight. I mean, he'll be 197, 196. When I fought at middleweight, I would show up to the venue at 207 on Tuesday, make 185 Friday, fight back at 207 on Saturday.
That's crazy.
And I was big then. Now I look at these dudes now. I mean, they're almost all like that anymore.
Well, look at Weidman. Weidman's
huge.
Enormous. He's a big fucking
Walks
guy.
at 225, 230.
Yeah. He's a big, thick guy, and he's strong as shit. And that's one of the things I think Machida realized in that fight. Like, wow, I'm not a big middleweight.
No.
When you're fighting Weidman, you unload everything but the kitchen sink, and then he waves you in afterwards. I mean, he unloaded on Weidman, and Weidman was still there.
And the fact that who thought round one, Weidman gets right in Machida's face and starts outstriking. First 3 rounds, he outstruck Machida. Now, it's not a pure kickboxing match. The threat of the takedown certainly opens up your arsenal more and limits Lyoto's. But it was still, we've never seen someone go in there and take that route towards beating Machida.
Well, he's very confident in his chin and his knockout power. And he also has a really good sense of distance.
Yeah.
That's one thing that people don't give him enough credit. They think he's just this face-forward attacking guy. No, he moves in and then he moves back and he moves in and he moves back. He's throwing feints a lot. And Ray Longo is such a good fucking striking coach, especially with wrestlers. That he really understands how to teach those guys how to fight with the constant threat of the takedown and then attack off of those opportunities.
You talk about controlling distance. I mean, when someone knocks you out with a counter elbow, how often? I mean, that is really hard to do.
Yeah.
To time an elbow on a counter strike and knock somebody out. I mean, that's understanding the range of your opponent, how far they're coming. A feel. It's a feel that not every fighter has, and Chris definitely has it. And yeah, Longo's also one of those guys technically, but I think he makes his fighters feel like they're better than they should be. Like he makes them feel like they're ready to run through that brick wall. 'Cause he's just that tough, Northeast, gritty dude. Like, hey, Ray, how do you think he's going to do against Weidman? And he told me 2 days before the fight, Brian, he's going to smoke him. He's going to run right through him. It's so funny to hear his confidence and how tough he is.
Well, he told me it was one of Weidman's earlier victories. I think after he fought Tom Lawler, I was in the cage with him, and Ray Longo goes, "He's a motherfucker. I'm telling you, this kid's a motherfucker." And another thing he said to me about Weidman, he goes, "We're all lucky he's fighting. Trust me. We're all lucky he's in the fucking cage fighting. Because if he was out there, if he didn't have an outlet, oh, Christ."
No shit.
Because I've seen some shit with this kid in the gym.
That'd be a great Reebok. Be a great Reebok T-shirt for Weidman.
We're all lucky he's fighting.
That or he's a motherfucker.
When you look at him too, he's so handsome and looks so nice. He's a respectable looking young man to be such a fucking murderer in there.